solid approach every day. That's why they are year in and year out so tough to handle. Boy, it's no wonder they've got the lead. Their shooting has really picked up here in the second quarter.
You know, you don't expect a team, Steve, to shoot in the 60% range the entire game. But if they can hover around that mark, well, they'll run away with this one. He presents a defender with a serious challenge, always.
And for the Thunder and their success, of course, not just predicated on top picks, but Clark, you've always talked about this, the right kind of top.
The fit is so important. They've had great success with their picks. There's no denying that, and it's not easy to make that happen. But they've got a tremendous front office that does their homework, knows what they want in terms of talent and character and fit. And then you've got to give a little nod to luck and fortune here. I mean, not all of it. I mean, some of it, you know, it's not always all science. There's a little art involved in this thing too, but they've got quality people making good decisions, and it's paying off on the court.
Well, they're now +5 in the rebound category, really controlling the glass.
And rebounding is one of those non-glamour stats. I mean, it takes work and effort and tenacity and physicality. But when you look at the scoreboard, you can see the correlation.
Shots good by Durant.
Well, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
Yeah, they have the defense on the run right now because every pass seems to have a purpose. They're getting great movement, great spacing, and they're really lining them up defensively.
Well, I think he's really willing his team on now. He's carrying them. He's doing it all. He's yet to miss a shot.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. And the rejection by James. Back to Westbrook. 6 on the shot clock. Morrill kicks to Durant. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Moving it up. Here's Irving. Drains the jumper to finish the break. And now it's only a 5-point Thunder lead.
Beautiful lead pass.
Close game as we wrap up the second quarter. Thunder lead by 5. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena. The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
He is a dynamic scorer, guys. That much we know. And I'll tell you what, his talent was on full display there in the first half.
Steve, he is a hard man to keep down, and so far, they've been unable to do it.
Here's James. Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the court for Cleveland, the two stars, LeBron and Love, at the 3 and the 4. Miller is out there with Irving, and it's Thompson in at the 5. Roman the paint. At the line for 2. Well, Clark, if you were trying to craft in your imagination the ideal flawless basketball player, you'd have a hard time doing much better than LeBron James.
The 21st century version of the best video game player ever, and also happens to be the best real game player ever too. I mean, one of them anyway. That's why Eric Spoelstra, the coach, called him 1 through 5, and that's a perfect way to describe LeBron James.
Now Westbrook following Durant's three-point attempt. Down low, and it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here.
Let's take a look at Kevin Durant's numbers. He's been just lighting it up recently. His stats speak for themselves. Second in three-point field goal percentage. And he's been such a good offensive player. His patience, his efficiency, he's ranked in the top 10 in field goal percentage.
And, you know, going back to his three-point shooting percentage, He's been an absolute dead-eye from distance. I mean, only one guy's been better than him, Steve.
Here's Miller. No luck. And the Thunder going the other way now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
And for LeBron, has he reached his peak? He says he's still a relative newcomer to working down on the block, and that's one area he's continuing to improve, developing moves and then counter moves against post defense.
Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Yes, Kevin, Cavaliers head coach David Blatt, unknown here in the United States, but he spent the last 2 decades establishing himself as the premier coach in Europe. Last season, he led Maccabi Tel Aviv to an upset EuroLeague title. One GM described the team as, quote, outgunned at every position except coach. Kevin, it's been his dream to coach in the NBA.
Many consider him a genius-level coach. Doris thinks we'll see how he does. And the Cavaliers make...
Oh, how about that basketball, man? Wow. I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatic.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
I'm with you, Kevin. You can't fault him for that. I mean, just let him go. Who cares? And they've been off target now on 3 of the first 4 shots they've taken in this second half.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
No, that's for sure, because this guy's too good of a shooter to miss that look consistently.
Here's Durant. Cavaliers with the rebound. And they're off to Philadelphia after this game as they'll take on the 76ers. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip.
Yeah, I'll be looking forward to seeing how that Philadelphia game turns out, guys.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Not enough on that one as it misses.
Tristan Thompson, very quick and athletic. In fact, in the course of the game, it's amazing just his movement around the court. He flies to the ball, covers a lot of ground, and for a big man, I mean, that's a really valuable asset to have.
To the paint. Here's Morrow. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Morrow's got 7 points in the game.
Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They've got a battle inside.
Well, this game has been tough, Clark. I mean, they're getting after it, and I think they're starting to run a little bit low on energy, possibly.
A different look now for Cleveland. Sean Marion is checked in for Tristan Thompson. Jones comes in for LeBron. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Jackson, he's checked in for Anthony Mark.
He's been an absolute non-factor. 0 factor this game. Just a horrible performance from him.
The Thunder leading by 3. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Boy, nice one-man fast break on that one.
It sure was a stylish finish to cap it off, too.
Launches a 3. And Marion gets it to go on the assist by Jones. Marion's got 5 now.
Well, you can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
And Durant gets double teamed. And Matthew Dellavedova is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Kicks it to Jackson. Back to Durant.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
In this quarter, he's really been off the mark. He just looks a little bit unsettled.
These defenders had better start closing out on those shooters.
Yeah, that's twice in a row now where they've done exactly the opposite and backed off.
They get the rebound. Outside for Jackson. Outside Westbrook. Another miss by Westbrook. And that's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson. That's his first foul. Mike Miller's checked in for Waiters. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Perkins, he's checked in for Steven Adams. Collison comes in for Serge Ibaka. Roberson, he's checked in for Kevin Durant. And Jeremy Lamb subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Love with the bucket. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back.
A good job of spotting his teammate near the basket and zipping the pass right in there.
Oklahoma City shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
And they're right around 74% as a team from the free throw line to this point of the season.
Guys, strictly in terms of their percentage, their free throw shooting has deteriorated a considerable amount since last season. I didn't expect that result when he stepped up there. I'll bet he didn't either, as good a foul shooter as he is.
And that's going to do it. Thunder trailing by 5. So the Thunder 5 right now. Ran outside at the 3 with Ibaka playing the power forward. Russell Westbrook out there with Jackson. And it's Adams in at the 5 spot. Irving dishes to Love. Back to Irving. 6 to shoot. Puts it up from 12. Again, the Cavaliers score.
Really nice possession there. Their focus has never wavered as this game has unfolded.
And with time running down here in the fourth, they may need to add only a few more points to their lead to put it away.
The shot's good from Westbrook.
Well, those are key baskets, and we know he can deliver down the stretch.
The drive by James.
Well, he's so reliable when he gets in tight, guys, and that hoop there gives him a nice little cushion here late.
Here's Westbrook. Nails the baby hook. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Westbrook again, serving. There's the dish to LeBron. Goes up on the wing. Kept alive. Thompson passes to Miller. Back to Thompson. Pass to Miller. Cleveland moving it around. James with it. Guarded now by Durant.
What a game for LeBron. 18 points and the 1 steal.
Well, his offense has matched his defense today. It's been excellent on both ends.
Steve, exactly right. You can't say enough about the overall job he's been doing.
And Cleveland making a change here. Waiters is checked in. Andre Robertson, he's checked in for Oklahoma City.
He did the important part at the line there, the heavy lifting, if you will. Made this a 2-possession game.
And Westbrook, here we go. And Adams kicks to Westbrook. Durant drawing the double team. Tries again. Feeds to Robertson. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. And LeBron throws it down hard. Now, Clark, that is just ridiculous.
Absolutely filthy. I don't remember ever seeing a dunk like that in the game. I certainly can't remember the last time I saw it.
Oh, man, that was just amazing.
On the wing, Irving. It's tipped. Back to Thompson. And here's Love.